thank you so much for joining me. This is take 4 of this video because it has been a bit of a nightmare this morning with my dad coming in and the cats wanting to go out and then the cats wanting to come in and the other cat shouting at me because I've got a new cat. It's just like, people leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me just do this video. I know that this video is late and I really apologise. It's been an absolute crazy couple of weeks here. Well, crazy couple of days. My dad only arrived Friday last. And in that time, we've had to get our woods stained for the barn to go up. I've had to get the arena graded, which I was hoping my dad was going to actually do the arena completely, but it looks like because the weather is so rubbish at the moment, we're going to have to pay for someone else to do it. So, I mean, that's not a bad thing. I love my dad to bits, but he is like the slowest person ever in the world to do anything just basic. So at least I might get my arena done this side of the year if my dad doesn't do it. I love my dad to bits, but he is the most amazing engineer. In fact, we were out this morning, which is probably why I'm completely naked face wise, and I apologize, but we were out this morning doing making sure that the graded area for the arena is that we've actually set the arena out exactly where we want it. So I've got 2 barns, barn A and barn B, which are separated by a 30-foot space, which has got a roof, and actually we're going to do a mezzanine floor. So we're going to do a mezzanine floor that you can go in, you can go up to, and you can have coffee. We're going to have coffee, tea facilities and refrigerator and sofas, and like a really nice big sort of glass area at the back, or the front of the barn, should I say. Plexiglass, obviously, we don't want anything breaking, but it's just a place that you can go and you can chill and you can watch the horses in the arena. So that space had to be in the middle of our arena. So we were out there setting up this morning, and I swear my dad was like bringing out Pythagoras' theorem. He wanted me to sort out, he wanted me to do the square roots of things to get angles. Honestly, he loses me. He's like the most intelligent person in the world, but I really, really struggle with A, his lack of common sense, and B, how long it takes him to do anything. I mean, we went out there to measure a 200-foot by 100-foot area, and it took us over an hour. So, yeah, it's probably best that we're going to get someone else to come in and do this, because at least I know I'm going to have an arena soon. But yeah, what else has happened? Oh, pretty much chopped my finger off. Did that yesterday. Peeling spuds for a roast dinner. I don't know if anyone in America knows that one of our most famous dishes in the UK is the British roast dinner on a Sunday. And because it's been a hellish couple of days and I literally have made my dad work so hard. Well, both of us have been working really, really hard. I said to him, I'll make him a roast dinner. And yeah, so basically I was peeling spuds, potatoes for roast potatoes, and I took my whole entire nail bed off. Nice. Yeah, that was a bit of a moment because I can do blood on other people, but I cannot do blood on me. And I was like, Dad, any moment I'm going to faint. I'm literally going to faint. And he's like, oh, don't overreact. You're such a drama queen. It was really painful, and it's still painful. And I can't take this off until I know that the nail's grown and it's fine, because I can't do nails and I can't do eyes. Anyway, so I am back with March's video. If you see me looking over there, it's because my dad's man cave, I don't know if I've said this already, I probably could have done or did. I've said this at least 4 times or 3 times because this is my 4th attempt on this video. But my dad's man cave is down there. So I know I can see that he's going to be coming up, and then I can pause the video and he can do what he needs to do and then leave again, then I can reinstate the video. So I feel like I need to slow down. I feel like I need to like take a breath and we'll take a swig of tea. That might do it. Okay, that's cold. Oh, gosh, right. So I've got loads to show you. I've also got my giveaway that I need to sort out. So we'll do that now. I was going to leave it to the end of the video, but I know me very, very well. And I know I'll get to the end of the video and go, okay, until my next video, bye. And then switch everything off. And then remember, I hadn't even done the giveaway. So I'm going to do that first. So I've got the giveaway to do. I've got a bit of haul, nothing like crazy. Stitching hasn't been too bad. The first couple of weeks have been okay in March. What are we now? In March? Yeah, we are March. And then my dad arrived on, when did my dad arrive? I can't remember, 24th, I think, of March. So anything from the 24th of March has been a complete write-off. I had a friend stay, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, no. Oh, no, maybe not. I had a friend stay from the 20th to the 23rd. She was dropping off her cat. So I've got a new cat called Garfield, who is really lovely, gorgeous when he wants food. And then when you just want to say hello to him, he's like hissing at you. So yeah, we just leave him to it. Just let him have his space. And as long as he eats, he drinks, and he uses the litter tray, I'm happy. So I did have time the other day to write down, because I was hoping to get this video done on the 1st, but we had a major issue. I had like a £5 delivery from Home Depot, and the guy got stuck. Can you believe it? So I've got like a mile, and this is no exaggeration. I've got a mile's driveway to the back of my property, which is where everything's been built. And he got so far, and then he was like, oh, I'm not going to get through there. So I said, okay, it's fine. We'll come down and meet you. Came down to meet him, and he went to turn the truck around, and he got completely stuck. And he was probably there for about 5 hours waiting for someone to come and rescue him. So where I said to Dad, we'll wait for the delivery, we'll get the delivery sorted out, and then I'll go and do my video. That never happened. So the 1st was a complete write-off. Yesterday was such a nice day that we really needed to get as much of the wood stained as we could, because we're having, at the moment we've got spruce wood, but I'm having it stained like a really nice light oak colour, so it just gives it a bit of a wow factor. And because today is rubbish, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is raining, literally yesterday was the only day that we could really start the staining. So I said to him, look, let's just use this nice day. So anyway, my video didn't get done yesterday either. Okay, so let's get into this. So last video I had a giveaway of the floss organisers, the Cobblestones fabric, and the English rose fabric, which were the magic words. So I have got my comment picker, and I'm going to do this. I don't want anyone to think that I'm manipulating anything, or that I am, you know, I'm being biased towards anyone, because that's just not me. So I thought I would do this here. So all I've done so far is connected it to my video that has all this information on. And all I've done is filter comments based on specific text, which is what I've asked you to do, and put the text in, and then there's something you've got to add up. 7 + 1 is 8, and then get YouTube comments. So I don't even know if you can see this. Let me see if I can move closer. And I've never done this before, so just bear with. Okay, so let me do this. You're not even going to be able to see this. So get YouTube comments. Hang on. What does that say? Oops, did you enter the right YouTube video? Let's do that again. Okay, we are back in business. So it says here, amount of comments, 17. Oh, I'm really sorry about the glare. Can you see that? 17. So let's do this. So start. So the first winner of these is... I don't think you can see them. Hang on, let me see. FRODOKNIT. Oh. FRODOKNIT. That is the first winner. So I'm not sure if you're a he or a she. Apologies, I can't tell the sex from the name. But it says, congratulations on 2,000 subscribers, Holly. Love watching your updates, heart. Those floss organisers look great. I've been wanting to try them out for a while. Fantastic. Well, congratulations. I will put the information to contact me with your address. If you are okay doing that, just make sure that anyone who wins is over 18. Pop that in the... Don't pop your address in the comments. I will pop below this video what my email address is. You can either contact me by email or Instagram. I've got either, and I'll put both. So please send me your address and I will get them over to you. So the next one is, next one we'll do cobblestones. Okay. E-S-T-O-N-E-S, cobblestones. Okay, 9 YouTube comments. So there were 41 of you who commented on this one, 41. Okay, let's do this. I think next time you're just gonna have to trust me. Okay, so the winner is JENN MARSH. JENN MARSH, you are the winner of the cobblestone fabric. She says, congrats on the approval. Oh, I don't know what's going on with my my line. Congrats on the approval. Cobblestones and English rose are beautiful fabrics. Well, congratulations, Jen, because you've won the cobblestones fabric, and that will be on the way to you. If like I said in the previous one, if you can just send me your address by email or by Instagram, and I will get that over to you. That's no problem at all. And then the next one is English rose. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Right, so the next one is English rose. Not very good at manipulating this, as you can see. English rose. Let's go to how many comments, YouTube comments, and it's saying that I didn't put in my URL, which I have. It's just being a plonker. Okay. My screen keeps freezing. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so English rose. There were 54 of you who commented. Just so you can see, 54 comments. Blah blah blah. So let's see who won this one. Okay, so it's come up. You didn't see it flick through, but it's come up with Lisa Dunham. Lisa Dunham, you are the winner of the English rose fabric. So you say, hi Holly, this is my second episode. I've seen all of your channel and I absolutely love it. I am a new subscriber. Thank you. Your fabrics are beautiful. Cobblestone and English rose would be perfect for 2 projects I am looking at doing. Your work is beautiful. Well, that is really appreciated, Lisa. Thank you so much. And again, if you can pop your address in my don't pop your address in my comments. If you can pop your address on email to me or Instagram, I'd appreciate it, and I will get that off to you. So thank you so much, Lisa. So well done to all 3 of you. And yes, that will be over to you. So I will just write this down. Lisa Dunham. I have this all frog. Okay. And then okay, perfect. So those 3 are coming over to you, lovely people. So let's put that to one side and let's get back onto some stitching, shall we? So I have got a few, like I said, I've got a few items that I've bought, not a huge amount. One of them is, you know what, one of them is a stamped cross stitch. So this is something I bought off, I bought it off AliExpress, and I want to show you, but I will have to put a picture in because the picture on here isn't very good. And this is a picture, but you can't see it very well. So I will stick a picture in by the side of this so you get a better picture of it. And this is a stamped cross stitch that I got from AliExpress, like I said, in China. I never ordinarily do these at all. This is a 70 by something, 58 by 78. It's huge. Can't even so it starts there and it goes all the way up here. God knows why I got something so big, but for me, I'm like, go big or go home. So that would be something quite interesting to do. I love the flower, and I absolutely love the colours, which is great. So I look forward to doing that one. So I bought that. Stick that in there, sorry. Move that over there. I also bought, move my winning materials over here too. I also bought some more fabric. So I have got a piece that I would like to start on 18 count, which is, where is it? It might be under here. So I bought some fabric, some 18 count fabric, which is obviously fully gridded because, as you know me, I don't buy non-gridded fabric anymore. For this piece here, which is my beautiful owl, and I can't wait to start it, which I think is the reason why I got a little bit like, oh, I want to get some fabric. So I know that as soon as I can, I will start that piece. I also bought some 32 count Murano. Now, I told you last month that I was restarting Sans Souci, and I haven't got it here with me, but if you refer back to the February's video, I was going to restart Sans Souci using the colourway. I've got a feeling my dad's going to come up now because the horses have gone to the edge of the field, and usually that's because they think it's feeding time. So anyway, Sans Souci, I bought some 40 count fabric, and I absolutely hated it. It wasn't the fact that it was 40 count, it was the fact that it was like really horrible to work with. Personally, I didn't have any, it wasn't strong, it was like really, I guess it's like linen, but I don't like working on linen either. So I have decided to redo it. So this is like the 4th time of redoing this one, and I changed out the colour. So I think I did 726. I bought the CXC threads for 726, but I've decided that I'm going to change it to 3820. So these are the colours that I have chosen. The colours is one colour for that, and I just think it will be much, much nicer, personal opinion. So I'm going to do it on 32 counts, and I'm going to do it 2 over 2, like I would normally work on 32 count. So that is really exciting. So I am looking forward to starting both of those sometime soon, and that will be great. So I have worked on this month. I've worked on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've worked on 6 projects this month. Now, obviously, the last couple of weeks has been a bit like up and down because I've had a friend here and then my dad's here. So honestly, it's one of those things where when there is so much to do, I feel like I can't say to my dad, Dad, I want to stitch, because, you know, literally I'm kind of unemployed right now. I don't do anything all day, every day. So I realistically should be getting involved and sorting out my barn, because it's my barn, and not leaving all the work to him. So I really haven't had a hell of a lot of stitching time. Not sure how much I'm going to have in April, because we're already, I think, the 3rd of April, and my dad is here until the 14th of April. So that's the first 2 weeks gone, unless, because the rain is so crappy in the next couple of days, unless he's like, okay, well, there's nothing for us to do because we can't do anything, you might as well have a stitchy day. So I'm not too sure how that's going to pan out right now. Cold tea, delightful. Okay, so I'm going to do this in the order that I've got here. I'm going to try and not be so slow, and not rub it on too much, because I'm very aware that at any point my dad is going to come up. And he doesn't just come up for like 5 minutes. He comes up and then like he dilly-dallies. He'll come up and say, oh, I need to use the loo, and we'll use the loo, and then he'll do something else. Then he'll start pottering with something, and then he'll make a cup of tea, and then before you know it, it's just like I've completely forgotten I was doing a video. So anyway, let's get this sorted out. The first one I'm going to show you is, his name is Jesus, which again, you can't really see very well. However, you know, you can kind of make it out. Now, I had to do 1,000 stitches with this one, because this came up on my Whip Go twice last month. So it was 500 stitches and then 500 stitches, so I had to do 1,000. Now, I completely cocked up on this part that I'm going to show you now. I came down a stitch, so I was all the way along, and then for some reason in the words I ended up in the next part coming down. So I had to completely, because I'm the way I am, and I even spoke to Tara about it at 1 stitch at a time, and she was like, you know, if it was me, I wouldn't even notice it, I would just leave it. But she's like, I know you're a perfectionist, so you're probably gonna like frog it anyway. So I spent literally the whole afternoon frogging it, and then I sent her a message going, yeah, I frogged it. I think it was like 350 stitches or something. So I lost all those stitches. I then had to redo all those stitches, so I haven't had a chance to redo all those stitches. But I did 1,125 stitches on His Name is Jesus, and I'm at 74.27%. And this is where you saw it last. And this is where I am at now. Okay, so for the life of me, I can't remember what I did. It's been so long. I think I finished this one. This is where I ripped out. So if you can see here, I think this one came down one. And the only reason I knew is because I counted how many stitches between that F and here. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why have I got the wrong number of stitches? And then I realised that I had like come down one. So I had to, I think I had to frog, maybe it was here. I think maybe it was here. I remember I had to frog half of this word and all of this. So I frogged it. I think I finished the Messiah. I finished this word here. I think I finished this one, and I think I started and finished this one. Oh, I can't remember what I did now. But, you know, I think it's coming along. Like I said, I'm 74%. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, I'm going to make quite a lot of stitches up on this part here. Dad's still not coming up, which is great. So that's quite a lot of stitches, and then I can do all this over here, because until I've finished this one, which gives me a point of reference of over here, I don't really want to start all these because I'm not really in the mood for frogging, considering I haven't got a hell of a lot of stitchy time. I don't want to be spending my life frogging. So that one is His Name is Jesus, which I've actually found my mojo again on that one, which is nice. I've actually started really enjoying that. Where am I going to put this? My floor is also very filthy because Dad has a real issue of taking his shoes off when he's been out in the clay and coming in. So I'm having to clean every single day. And I just seem to be able to find like dirt and rubbish on my floor all the time, driving me potty. So I can't put anything like my stitching on the floor because I just don't want it to get dirty. So I'm kind of lobbing everything over there. Right, okay. This is why I like to do this on my own when no one's around. I can just take my time. Right, the next one I've got is Life is an Open Book, Paris. Okay, let's go back to His Name is Jesus because I haven't given you all the information. It is a Joyful Expressions pattern. And it's something you can get if you but go onto their newsletter. I'm doing it on 32 count 2 over 2. And, I need you back. Colourway 3688, and then there's 2 other colours. And I swear that every single time that I've shown you, I have actually told you the colourway, but I'm not sure. I know 3688 is one of them. And it's on Sparkle Snow. So it's like a sparkly fabric, sparkly 32 count 2 over 2. Okay, you're good. Right. So this one is Story Keep, Life is an Open Book, and it's by Amy Stewart. It's chartered by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I'm doing this one on 18 count, 2 over 1, full cross. Everything I do is on full cross. Can't get my head around 10 stitch, but that's just me. Really, I think I'm kind of starting to enjoy this one. I've started to do this one sort of Royal Rose method, but we'll see how it goes. This is where you saw it last time, because I don't think I worked on this last month, and I had to do 500 stitches. I did 579, and I did 17.66%. Now, because I knew this was going to be a short month, I literally got to my goal and then I went on to the next project because I knew that I was going to struggle with getting my goals done this month. So yeah, 17.66%, 579 stitches, full cross. So yeah, this is what it was last month. And this is where we are now. So I've started here, and what I have started doing is colour completing in here. So I'm just going down the legend, and if I've got any stitches in here, I am just filling them in. So yes, there was some work in here, but a lot of it was in here as well, trying to fill in those stitches. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. It's coming along. I'm looking forward to getting some yellow in there. Royal Rose. I obviously haven't completed that yet, which is really annoying. But I only have so much time. Oh my goodness me. So that is Life is an Open Book. And then the next one I worked on is Alternative Reality, which is another Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah, Heaven and Earth Designs by Josephine Wall. Sorry, I was just thinking then. Could you see like the things whirring in my head? So Alternative Reality, Josephine Wall. I'm doing this one 18 count 2 over 1. My goal was 500 stitches and I did 665 and I'm at 13.51%. This is where you saw it last month. And this is where we are today. I might have to hold this back. Okay, so that is all of it. Now, I think I was concentrating on getting a lot of this done because I'm doing it page by page now. So I have a lot of this area that was filled in. I started working on her, and then I did quite a lot across here, but I cannot even remember where I was working. You'll be able to see from the before and afters. But yeah, really enjoying that. I'm actually trying to do this page by page so it looks a lot better. But you know me, I literally change my method for stitching every single time I do it. Every time. So yeah, so that is the Alternative Reality, which is absolutely beautiful. The next one I worked on is my next one, which I absolutely love, is Twisted Band Sampler. Again, I think I had to do a band on this one. I didn't have a specific number of stitches, but actually I think this is one I went a bit crazy on. So this is charted by Northern Expressions, and I got this on Etsy. I'm doing this in Sans Souci, in Au Versoir silks. All of my other projects have been done with CXC thread, as you well know. But this is the only one that I've got specialist thread for. I am at 81.75%, and I did did a lot on this one, 1,018 stitches. So one day I did 273 stitches, and the next day I did 745. This is where you saw it last month. And because I want you to actually see the whole band, you're not going to be able to see like all of the project at the moment. So this is where you saw it last month. And this is where I am now. So I'm on to another colour. Yay! The blue is finished. I am finished with that one. I've got another blue coming, which I think is slightly darker. But this is like where we are. How gorgeous is that? Isn't it beautiful? Love the colours. Love, love, love the colours. Really gorgeous. So these flowers here. Yeah. This is like a proud piece. In fact, this is one piece that my dad said was really beautiful, and that's quite a big thing coming from my dad, because he just doesn't see the point in this at all. And more than one occasion he's like, God, you've got so much patience, I couldn't do that. And I'm like, well, that's probably why you don't do it, Dad, because I have patience and I enjoy doing it, so I don't mind. Okay, the next one to show you is Delightful Waltz. This came up and I had to do 500 on this one again. This is the larger one I'm doing on, my goodness me. Twisted Band Sampler is being done on 28 counts, 2 over 2, and it is the same as His Name is Jesus, which is like the Sparkle Snow. So Delightful Waltz is charted by RTC. I'm doing this on 20 count 1 over 1. This is the large version, and the artwork is by Leonid Afrimov. I hope I haven't butchered that name. And I absolutely love this piece. Love, love, love it. So I was really pleased that it came up again, because It's actually, I think this is one that came up on, not on Whip Go, but it came up on Full Coverage Fanatics because of the, I think I needed something, I think orange was this colour. And obviously that is, the great thing with this one is because there's so many different colours, so you could literally pick this one for any. So I'm doing this one on 20 count 1/1. Very much have taken on the Royal Rose method for this one. I'm gonna, hang on, I need to spin this around. I haven't organised that very well. So this is what it looked like last time we saw this. This is where we are now. So again, trying to fill in the empty spaces. I have brought this across. I've brought this one down, and yeah, I think I'm going to do this one again, Royal Rose, but page by page. So that's close up. I can't really, because hang on, let me just move this. Let's see if I can get a better angle on. Okay, so I want to get you closer. I just want to show you like the coverage of CXC threads on 20 count 1/1. And I really love it, and it's so 1/1 is so easy to work with. The back isn't a hot mess. Well, in my opinion, it's not a hot mess. I will show you the back now. You just pull that through if you want to see the back. I know everyone's really interested in backs. Ow, 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 I just hit my finger. Just hit my finger. Okay, there is the back. Let me just see if I can get this for you. It's not a complete hot mess, but it's, for me, I think it's like a work of art. I'm not going for perfection. I'm just going for, it hasn't got loads of knots in. It doesn't look a complete nightmare. But that's the thing, 20 count. I find the backs are a lot cleaner using 20 count, 100%. Let me see if I can show you one that is, if you want to see the back of my 18 count, I'll show you Alternative Reality. This is the back of Alternative Reality. There we go. For me, like I said, I feel like it is a work of art. It looks like a carpet. No massive knots. I always get them out and sort out knots. But like I said, I don't really care about the back. I mean, for me, the front is what is important, isn't it? And none of my work is being entered into any kind of show, and it never will be. So I'm not that bothered. So my next one is, did I tell you what I'm on a Delightful Waltz? 536 stitches, 2.41%. So that just shows you how big it's going to be. The next one is, I haven't written this one down, I don't think, because it's one that I do with, yeah, because I can't get a stitch count on this one. It's one that I do with Tara, A Stitch in Time. And we do this, well, we're supposed to do it every Sunday. But I have not worked on this. I worked on this for one Sunday, I think. Oh, and that was, that was it. I just couldn't fit it in. But I did touch it, which is great, and I think that was the most important. I'm going to take up the Q-snap so you can see. She's beaten me again. Not that it's a race, but she is incredible. I think she's done like stupid amount of stitches this month, like 20,000 stitches or something. She puts me to shame. So this one is Hive Rules, and it's by Primrose Cottage, and it's gorgeous. And I'm doing this one on 32 count 2/2. Again, in collaboration with Tara. This is where you saw it last month. And then this is where I am now. So, I think, excuse me, I think I got down to here before. I know I've done this so far, but yeah, I need to get a wobble on with this one. I have no idea how many stitches I did, what my percentage is, none of that. Again, it's sparkle snow fabric, which I tend to do with non-full coverage. I tend to use it because I just think it's pretty. I think it just finishes the project off. And like, oh, when you've got like a little bit of sparkle, just you can't see, but it looks really nice. But yeah, so that is that one. I'll have to put that on a Q-snap after this. Put that there. Okay, so that is Primrose Cottage. Yeah, so my next one is, I think this is the last one, Bountiful bookshelf. I think I had to do 500 stitches on this one as well, but I don't know why I went a little bit nuts on this. I think it's because I'm so sick of not actually working on this one at all that I decided to do a little bit more. So Bountiful bookshelf is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. The artwork is by Amy Stewart. This is a supersized max colour because I'm mental. I'm doing on 18 count 2/1 full cross 6 threads and fully gridded fabric. Yeah, 4.38%. So this is where you saw it last. I don't know whether I worked on it last month or last time. And this is where I am now. So I think I worked on this area here, trying to get some of this filled in. I think I worked on a little bit on this one. I'm just going down the legends and I'm just filling in the colours. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this part here, then I'm going to finish this part, then I'm going to finish this book, then I'm going to finish that book, and then I can move my Q-snap all the way over. But I think that is what I'm going to do going forward. I can't remember if I don't think this came up in this whip go. And I'm certainly, with the amount that I've got to do this month and the little time I've got, I'm certainly not going to be able to touch this one, which is a shame. But I'll try and do it next month. But saying I'll try and do it next month, I have a horrible feeling that because I'm not going to be able to get much stitching done this month because I have so much going on, that it's going to be a case of what I didn't get this month, what I didn't get done this month on my whip go is going to have to roll over to next month anyway. So I'm hoping that's not going to cause too much of an issue. Okay, so let's talk plans. Plans are number 5 and number 17 were called this month. So on my over 100,000 stitches is Delightful Waltz again. So this one gets touched on again, which is great because I love working on this one. And I'm going to see if I can beat 500 stitches this one. So I get to work on that one again. On my over 100,000 stitches is Gobbler Farm. So Gobbler Farm and Delightful Waltz. So Gobbler Farm is this one, and this again is Heaven and Earth Design, charted by Donna Gelsinger. So I get to work on that one, which is grand. 500 stitches, I believe. Yeah. So that's exciting. That's that one. So that's over 100,000. So I've got 3 whip go boards. I've got over 100,000, under 100,000, and anything that's over 25% complete. So my under 100,000 is Grace Face 2. And I have to colour complete 3 colours, but I think I can do better than that. I'm going to go for 500 stitches and colour complete as many colours as I can. And with this new feature with Pattern Keeper, which I love, you can get rid of anything that you've already done. So anything that's already colour complete, so you can see exactly in your legend what you've got to do. You can also put it in the amount of stitch order, so the amount of stitches you've got left in the colour order, or you can put it in the symbol stitch colour, My dad's over there, I can see him. I'm wondering if he's going to come over here. He might not. I hope he doesn't. And what else can you do? I can't remember. So you can do it. So yeah, you can get rid of, that's it. So you can have all of your colours and the ones that are completed that are 0, or you can get rid of the zeros and just have what you've got left, or you can put it in the amount of stitches you've got left order. So I am going to get rid of all my zeros, and then I'm going to put it in order of the amount of stitches I've got left of a colour, and I'm going to just literally go down and colour complete as many as I can within a 500 stitch range. So this is Gray's face, Gray's faces, or Gray's face, I think it is. It is work by Josephine Wall, absolutely beautiful. And I am, how much on this? I think I'm like in the 80s, in the high 80s on this one. So I'm hoping to get that one done fairly quickly. I don't have that information here. I've only got on there to complete 3 colours, but like I said, I'm going to try and go for loads more. And then ornament, a stitch in time. For some reason, I've only got 300 stitches, and I'm not really too sure why. This again is a Heaven and Earth design. My zip's not working. Oh, bear with. Why are you not opening? What's going on? And the artwork is by Amy Stewart. So that is the artwork. I actually have this one here. Yeah, 300 stitches I've got to do on this one. But I want to try and see if I can get some of this done. Ow, I keep pressing that finger. Sorry. Let me just put it like this. Okay, so as you can see, I've got loads and loads of colours here that I need to fill in. I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing this one. I think I might just concentrate on colour complete in this area, maybe coming down when I've done that. But given the fact that I've only got 300 stitches, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Again, I might do 500 on this one and do as much as I can. But I'm going to go for 300 and then see where I am in the month, because I really hate it when I don't hit my targets, because I feel like I make my targets achievable for me, and when I don't achieve them because I've got loads of stuff going on, it bugs the hell out of me. And also, I'm not one of those people that can do, okay, 2 days on this, 1 day on that, because it doesn't like set me with a goal. If I've got like, you have to reach 500 stitches, then I will reach 500 stitches. If I've got, you have to work on this for 3 days, well, I could do 10 stitches on one day, 100 on another, and like 100 on another day. I've hit my like 3 days, but I don't feel like I've actually achieved anything. So for me, it's really important to be responsible for an actual stitch count, because then and only then do I feel that I actually make progress. So under 100,000 stitches, a Gray's face, 2 and ornaments. And then on my work, that is my whip go board, that is over 25% complete, I need to do a bumblebee. I've got to, it says colour complete 746. However, I've got quite a few colours on here that I've got like 11 stitches, 10 stitches, 150 stitches, and I'm going to see literally if I can try and colour complete as much as I can, as well as colour complete 746. So this is my bumblebee. I'm very close on this one as well. Haven't quite finished it. Getting there. But this is, again, this has been going on for far too long, and I want to try and get this one finished. I want to get four projects finished this year. 4. That's my goal. Get 4 finished. And I think I can do that, because I'm well on the way for this. I'm well on the way for His Name is Jesus. I'm well on the way for Grace Face. And I'm well on the way of Twisted Band Sampler. And I think that, or Peacock Love, because that's another one that I am pretty much, you know, there with. I think I've only got 1 page left to do on that one. So let's hope. So Bumblebee, and then the next one I've got is Bookshelf, and I have to colour complete 310, which actually would be quite interesting, because there's about 1,000 stitches, and it's actually lining all of the books. So this is where we are at the moment. This is where I am at the moment. So the 310, as you can see here, this is like 310, and what it does is it outlines all the books. So this actually could give this another level when you see it next month. It, you know, it will look really good because suddenly you've got an actual picture because all the books are outlined. So, and because it's one colour, I reckon that would be quite a quick stitch. I don't think that would be bad at all. So I think I should be able to do that one. Again, it all depends on how much time I get, but you know what, with there being so much rubbish weather at the moment, there is just nothing we can do. The only thing that we can do is work on the arena and stain the wood. And if it is helling down with rain, we can't work on the arena because the ground is so wet and horrible, and the clay is just awful, and you can't take any machinery on there because we're actually doing our arena properly. We're putting in French drains, then we're doing aggregate around the French drains. We've been doing aggregate. I think Dad's, we've decided that we're doing a membrane, a non-permeable membrane on the ground because Dad doesn't want all the water soaking into the clay. What he wants to do is collect all that water into the French drains. So we're putting down like 4 areas of French drains across a 200-foot area length, and then we're aggregating that. We've got aggregate number 57 going in like 3 or 4 inches. I think it's more like 3 inches, and then I've got a semi-permeable membrane on top of that, and then I've got my arena surface going on top. So obviously any water going onto the arena surface will go through the semi-permeable membrane into the aggregate. Then the aggregate has got all the French drains, so hopefully my arena surface will stay nice and dry, and it won't cause people to have to like not ride their horse for a while when it's absolutely hailing it down with rain. So I've got one more thing that I need to show you, which is the Fanatics. I do full coverage Fanatics as well every month, as if 3 Whip Go boards isn't enough. I also do full coverage Fanatics. So this month was green, and actually, you know what? I was going to work on Delightful Waltz, because Delightful Waltz has got green in it, but so has Ornament. That's got a lot of green in it as well. You know, this Stitch in Time, which I've shown you. But I thought it's such a shame if I work on that and then I use it for another project, as you know, for another thing as well. So I thought, this is so green, why don't I work on this one? And I love working on this one, and this cat just so reminds me of my cat socks. So this is artwork by Lisa Parker, and the charting is done by Heaven and Earth Designs. There is enough green in there that you can say that that's green. If you said to a kid, what is a primary colour in that, they would definitely say green. Well, if they knew what primary colour meant. I don't mean primary colours as in like red, blue, and whatever the other colour is. But as in, if you were to say what is the most prominent colour in that, they would say green. So that's my thinking. I think that's going to pass. And actually, the way I've been doing that one is a Royal Rose, and I really like the way it's coming out, and I like how I'm stitching and like how much stitching I'm getting done on that one. So that is my other project. I'm going to use that as a bonus project. I'm hoping that everything else is going to be done, but at this point I'm not too sure. So I've got to then do 500 stitches on that. So I kept my Fanatics, full coverage Fanatics at 500 stitches rather than 1,000, because as you know, I've got quite a few projects going and I want to be able to touch all of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Whip Go projects to work on. 7 is the Lisa Parker one for full coverage Fanatics. Then I normally do what do you call it, Hive rules on the Sunday with Tara, and I think I'm gonna try and make Monday stitching or Thursday stitching, whichever works best, my Bountiful bookshelf, because I really need to get I need to get a wiggle on that one, because it's such a big project, and I don't feel like I'm even out with the first set of books yet. But yeah, so anyway, that is my very discombobulated video this month. I've got so much going on right now. I can't even breathe. There is just so much to organise, there's so much to prepare. The wood has got to be stained before the builder comes and actually puts the barn up. So that has to be done. And I'm worried that we're not going to get that done. But luckily I've got my dad here, and I'm hoping that he'll be able to help me with that. I'm stressed out living in a hovel at the moment, because my dad's got stuff everywhere. And also him bringing in like so much crap off his shoes, which is driving me nuts. On top of which, I've got a cat that won't come from underneath my bed, Garfield's. He comes out very, very rarely. He's not an outdoor cat at all. His old owners want to keep him in. They're moving back to New Zealand from Seattle. And so I said I'd adopt him, but he literally lives his life under the bed right now, which isn't a life for anyone. But I think with so much going on at the moment, and the fact that this is a new place, I think he hasn't found his like level yet. So I think as soon as Dad goes and it becomes like me and him, and it's a lot quieter, a lot less going on, I think he'll start coming out of himself. He has started coming out from under the bed in the evening when we're sat down watching a film with a glass of wine or whatever. He'll come down and he'll be like meowing at us. So he hasn't done that either for like the last week. So that's improvement. So I'm hoping within, you know, a month, 2 months, he would have found his feet and got a bit more confident. But yes, so that is everything for this month. That is everything for this month. I'm hoping by next month I'll have an arena. Can you imagine? Next month I'll have an arena. Oh my goodness me. I'm so excited. Obviously I can't guarantee that yet, because it all depends on the weather. So yeah, hopefully by next month I'll have an arena, and I'll have a structure, a barn up, which would be great. So onwards and upwards. Every day is a building day, and Rome wasn't built in a week. Or a day. So Rome wasn't built in a day, so they say. But yeah, this has been going on for a long time. It's a 10-year project so far. So I want to try and get this done as soon as we can, really, so I can start my business. I can actually start earning some money. So yeah, that is everything for this month, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to all my lovely new subscribers. Thank you for all my beautiful subscribers that keep coming back. And for you that aren't subscribed and keep coming back to watch my video, thank you too. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to my 3 winners. And I will, if I can get your information as soon as possible, I've got to go to the post office either tomorrow or the next day. Or what I'll do is I'll give it a few days, because I need to get this video edited, and the time that I do this is not the time that you'll see it. So I'll give it a few days, and I'm hoping that I can get everyone sent together. But yeah, honestly guys, get on that with emailing me your name and addresses, and I'll get these out to you. So well done, and thank you to everyone who commented, and I'm so sorry that your names didn't come up this time. I will obviously, however, be doing giveaways for the foreseeable future. So just because you didn't win this time doesn't mean that you won't have another time. We all love giveaways, right? So yeah, thank you so much guys, and I will see you in my April video. Have a lovely rest of the evening, enjoy your stitching, and keep safe. Bye.